Welcome to this video. It's quite a long one, so bear with it. We have extreme camping conditions, extreme riding conditions, and I have at least 3 crashes, if not more, all on camera for your enjoyment. So enjoy. So I thought I'd start off by introducing the players. We've got James on his BMW 800, myself on the BMW 650 Cital, and then we had our most experienced rider and our youngest one, Andrew, on his DRZ 400. Me and James had loaded up our bikes and rode down that very day. Andrew took a van down.
We got to put our tent up now. We didn't have a nice van to come down in, Andrew. Come on, let's get our tents up. Let's get our tents up and get everything done.
Now this is me, Andrew and James's first time at the Taffy Dakar. We had not a clue on anything, so we were just going to do our best, which wasn't very well, but we were going to give it a good old shot, I guess. And yeah, we spent the next hour in the tent in the evening just marking out the routes on the map of the locations that we needed to go visit.
See what the South Africans are doing? They're cooking like proper steak and everything over there. Yeah, I know.
Our next door neighbours were the friendliest bunch of South Africans you could ever meet. They were so nice. They were all on BMWs, I think, and they were fine. The only downside is their snoring was incredibly high on the old decibels. I'm not going to point any fingers, but it did come from that area. As the sun went down, so did the temperature, and the very next morning...
Actually alright. Yeah, double sleeping bag, worked alright. I got cold feet in the night. And that woke me up, and I got up and changed my feet to my silky ones. But yeah, you got frost on the top of your sleeping bag there.
What's it like outside?
I don't know, I don't want to look. I'm terrified. The side of this tent, I kind of reluctant to open the door. It's definitely frost. Definitely frost. Oh, it's frosty. Are you sure we didn't just have snow? I can't even write cold. This is dreadful. Oh my gosh. This was... What are we doing? It's so cold. That's dreadful. It's dreadfully cold, James. It's so cold. Why are we doing this? No, why are we doing this? This is... I think the tent's open now, so... Got all the frost everywhere. Oh, sun will be up soon. It'll soon warm up. It'll soon warm up when it gets to about +10.
And so the Dakar began. It's a checkpoint race, so you get to the point, solve a puzzle, and move on to the next. And some of them are easy to get to, like this gravel car park, and some of them not so easy.
Go on, Andrew, you go first. Rocky.
Okay, I'm knackered already. Can we go home now?
Yeah, let's sat in the middle instead. Look, Andrew's gone again. His bike's so light though, just skips over. Ours are quite heavy. Grip with your knees. That was hard. Okay.
Get up on your pegs. Off the pegs. I've stopped. I can't get the momentum up. Just so it catches up. Oh, that was wet. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead? Go ahead. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh my god.
Not coming the other way. Coming past.
Hey.
It's been on my bike since pretty much I bought it. So it's had a good like 10,000 miles on it almost. Well, 8,000 odd miles. And the tools have been in there and it's been absolutely fine. And then just now we get to the end of the lane and this thing is hanging in here. My tools didn't go anywhere, the lid was on. But yeah, I broke a cable. It busted, it was so bumpy it's busted a cable tie. At least I got a spare one or two. So that's alright, got one left.
Move your mic. How do you always move your mic? Jay. Do you want to go second or? Good start.
The problem with letting Andrew go first is he just makes everything look too easy. Like, I don't know, he just seems to just go for it all. He's quite a skilled off-roader, so he had no problem at all going up this hill on his nice light DRZ 400. I really, really wish I bought my 250 instead of the BMW.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving up that bit. Whoa! Whoa! I did a bunch of wheelies. Oh, I just got crap in my leg. In my leg. Ha 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 ha. This really hurts. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, yeah. This really hurts. I don't like the rocks. Does that look deep? Don't open your mouth when you go for that. Yeah. 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 Oh, I don't like the rivers. Oh. Oh, Andrew's put his bike in the way. How's he going to open the gate? How's he going to open it now his gate's in the way? The bike's in the way. This is hard. Like incredibly hard. That bit's the hardest bit, and I'll do it. No, not at all.
So this is a very, very steep, bouldery downhill, if you can't tell from the video. The rocks would easily deflect your wheel and change your direction. Everyone was going down at quite a slow and steady pace. This is where being tall or having long legs definitely has a massive advantage, being able to put a foot down to the left and right of the bike at the same time as they paddled their way down. When it came to my turn, because I can barely get a foot down one side of the bike, I kind of just had to go for it. But they did quite well, just going slowly. Slow and steady wins the race, especially here anyway.
Hey! Barry dropped his bike. Did he? Yeah.
Bottomed out my bike. I'm going down, buddy. Yeah, buddy, we're down. We're down. Whoa, whoa. Sorry.
Slow down, Perry. Perry, slow down.
I didn't have the best line, and at sometimes it's just easier to get off the bike and push it down rather than ride it down. And I should have gone around that step, and I was planning to just hit it all in one and not stop. Just keep my momentum up, and that would have carried me across, even if I did bottom out the bike.
But what a lot of people are doing is they're getting to it, dropping the front wheel in and trying to stop. If you can, once
Just
you're
to keep
there,
going.
try to ride it off the edge. Gently.
Yeah,
I'll come down with you.
I'm just gonna go in one fell swoop. I'm gonna try.
You're going to do it in one fell swoop.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
try. Shall I stand up? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, they did it!
At this point, I thought the hardest bit was over. So I was the last one to get across that river. I was the first one mad enough in my group to attempt this hill climb. It didn't look that bad from far away, and then I realised that there were lots of boulders and lots of loose sand, and I lost grip.
There not be a lot of grip up here, James, I've got to admit. Right, it's a heavy bike, it's the I'm short.
Same as me. I'll tell you what, you get on the front, I'll get on the back. Ready?
Nope.
That's the route you want to take.
I don't know.
Be alright.
Everyone's just cutting in front of James. Oh, hang on. He's brave. Right.
Go on. I got it.
Oh,
Right, don't go his way.
go that
Follow
way.
our line. I know it looks a little bit gnarly down in there. It's quite easy. Just when you get closer, you just got to give it some beans.
I got to admit, seeing these three light bikes with full knobbly tyres struggling to get up that hill with me with my 50/50 tyres on didn't inspire me with confidence.
I've messed up my clutch on that drop. So I paddle it or stand up or?
Just keep your ass down, keep the weight on the back wheel. Just follow that line, head straight for him. When you get closer, just give it some welly.
That's a massive up.
It's alright. Do it, go.
Can I do it?
Go on. Go on, mate, go. Go on, go on. Go on, do it. Ready? Go, 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 go.
It's up! Thanks. Oh.
Ready?
Would you mind if you just...
No.
Thank you. I can't. Oh. Got my nuts in on that one. Ah.
Well, with the help of the marshals, I got to the top. Then, well, it's Andrew's turn. So let's see how he fares on his DRZ. He's quite an experienced off-roader, and he is probably the youngest rider here at this entire event. And he did stall a couple of times up the hill, but he never really got stuck. He managed to get his bike up relatively quick compared to the 3 bikes that, well, got a bit stuck in front of me. But yeah, he just went up with ease. They just told him, this is the line you want to take, and they gave him a little shove there, but nothing too massive. And yeah, he was up, no problem. Less than 40 seconds and he was up the top of the hill. Then it was James's turn to do the hill climb. James and his big 800. I bet the poor marshals, whenever they saw the bikes coming up, they're like, oh boy, here comes a big bike. We're going to have to help it.
So that's where I dropped it, where you are now. So you're doing much better than me. Go on, James, you got this. You got this, buddy. Yes. Oh, maybe.
Your back end came out a bit then, must admit. I crushed that. This was not an easy climb. Listen for James's tyre spin.
Ooh.
Go park up to my next to my bike. Just keep going around. Alright, Andrew, how was that? Was that the hardest lane you've done?
Yeah.
Oh!
After all that,
Didn't drop. Don't. You might have to move because you're blocking the road.
in this lane, and then we're going to go. Hang on, it's alright. You okay, Perry?
My leg hurts.
You're going straight into a big rock. Don't look. Oops. My clutch isn't working. We're going to have to adjust my hand guards. I can't use this clutch. Look at this. It's resting against the wire. I have to. How low is this?
So what had happened on that hill climb where I fell on the left side, the handguard had got bashed and had pinched the clutch cable, so the clutch would suddenly disengage or re-engage. Not great for off-roading when you need clutch control.
There's a guy coming, by the way. Oh, he's a chicken.
So we did a couple more checkpoints, and then we thought, well, it's time for lunch. It's about 1:30. Thought, okay, we'll head for somewhere, we'll find somewhere. I quickly looked on my thing. There was a place not far from here, so quickly turned round. Now, we'd been off-roading all day. We all dropped our bike once, except Andrew. Andrew doesn't drop his bike off-road. But when it comes to a simple curb, well, after that, we decided to do some road riding, pop into Touratech, and then we, well, went back. In the evening, the festivities began. The prizes were given. Well done to Team Step Through, took home second place, all on Honda C90s. Put me and James with BMWs to shame. The band started playing. While the band was playing, we decided to retreat into the tent, have a drink, and watch a movie on the tablet. On the Sunday, the weather had turned. It was very wet. It was quite cold. There was now a wind as well, making it very unpleasant to ride in. However, me, James and Andrew decided to go on the group ride, and our plan was to do a couple of off-road sections and then pack up and head home. After 2 nights in a tent where the temperature was getting close to 0 or under 0, I didn't want to spend a third in there, and I was not feeling great. I was tired. My riding was probably terrible this day. So this was quite a large group ride. There was probably 20 or 30 bikes in this massive group, and you couldn't really bunch up because you needed to be able to see where your tyres were going. I didn't want to crash into the person in front. It looks like I'm quite far behind, but the GoPro has such a wide angle lens that, you know, it makes it look like he's far away. The views were nice, at least, if they were just a bit grey, and at least we got to see them at the top of the hill, which is quite nice. Hills don't come out on camera, I can't stress that enough. This is quite a steep downhill section, and I accidentally tapped the bike into neutral. This is the point where I wish I had better grip than my 50/50s, and I'd gone and opted for full knobblies. This was incredibly slippery. I was having a lot of trouble getting grip, and once I got going, I realised that, oh, this big BMW RT1200 with road tyres on wasn't going to make it up the hill.
Oh, he's down.
Dingy in anyway, so he's not going far. Right, dingy, you know, rock it out. I jump on it.
Hang on.
Huh? Get him upright, there's no weight in there. If it's upright, there's no weight.
So,
I can go down and I'll go up there with him now. Yeah, find your mate then.
yeah, and come back.
Find your mate back down then. But does he want to come back then?
Yeah, he wants to come back down, yeah. Oh.
At this point, I was quite tired, and yeah, it was about midday. I was quite tired. Wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling great, and I don't know. I was terrible here. This is like the most pathetic crash I had the entire trip, and the bike pinned me with my legs. I couldn't move, and I had to wait there until someone came along to help me get out. With the help of the marshal, turned the bike around, and I was going back down the hill. Believe it or not, my confidence was pretty low at this point. Don't know why. So I just carefully, slowly went down the hill. I thought I heard some bikers coming from down here, and I knew one of the marshals had gone down, so I was expecting him to come up. And I could hear someone coming, so I kept it nice and slow. But it still surprised me when a bike did actually eventually show around the corner.
Okay.
Even this dirt bike was having trouble getting going, stopping on this steep hill. I still don't know how the big 1200 BMW got as far as it did. And all I did was just simply slowly ride down the hill and just wait at the bottom for James.
I crashed. The big BMW crashed. So we all got him. Then I got on, then I crashed. And the bike pinned me on my foot and I couldn't move. So I had one leg underneath the bike. Is Andrew coming or not? Oh, he wants to go back as well? Ah, thought so. Just going to do my front. Just going to do my front tyre. Oh, yeah. And I was like, right, that's it. And then Stewie comes down, he says, it gets harder up there. I ran out of tread. Yeah. Problem was, because I had to stop on the hill because of the BMW. You should have seen it. This whole side was caked in mud. I did. I moved. Yeah, I wasn't going fast enough. So tired. Go back a bit. Stop. At least you got a van. At least you got a van. Do you need to move? They can get round. At least they've got a van. You know what I'm saying? Problem was the BMW went down, then I went down, then yeah I couldn't. Yeah. Hang on, left. Is it clear? Do you want to follow us? Hang on, stop. We need to get that BMW guy to follow. He's lost. No, I was looking for him. That's the BMW guy. Settings. Huh? Okay. James, you can start going.
So the guy on the BMW was a bit lost, so we let him follow us, and we went back to the campsite. The weather was getting even worse, and yeah.
It's the adventures at the Dakar. It is incredibly wet. I'm incredibly cold, and we've worked it out. We can probably get home in a good 5 hours if we absolutely peg it. I've dropped my bike more times than I can remember. He's dropped it once on the pavement. You dropped it once. So I win. I win the Taffy Dakar by default, right?
Thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's been a long one. It took me a very long time to edit, so if you could drop it a like, it'd be much appreciated. The Taffy Dakar is pretty good. Would I go again? Yes, but I would take a 250 with a set of knobbly tyres, not 50/50s, and I'd look at the weather forecast, and if it does look a bit rough, I'd probably book myself into a B&B rather than staying in the tent. Oh well, that's it. Thanks for watching.